Hey Froggy friends, Kirostyle here. Welcome to Fire Emblem, The Binding Blade. Thank you so much for joining me here on stream. Kieran, congratulations on being first. CB, hello, hello. Sky, welcome in. Spotlight, welcome to the stream. Angora, it's good to see you. Hope you guys are all doing well today. You must be surprised to see me playing this game. So, last year, we played Fire Emblem The Blazing Blade on stream. We did Eliwood's route. And then this year, we did Hector's route. So I want to play this game because chronologically this one would come next, right? So if you don't know what this game is Fire Emblem The Binding Blade. It came out in 2002 on Gameboy Advance, but only in Japan. This game did not get an official English release, so this is a fan translation. Now, you might also know this game as the game that Roy comes from, because Roy, the main character of this game, actually shows up in Super Smash Bros. Melee before he was even revealed in this game. Super Smash Bros. Melee came out in 2001, so Roy was included in that game to help promote the upcoming Fire Emblem The Binding Blade. So, even though this is Roy's game, his debut game was actually Super Smash Bros. Now, because this game didn't have an official translation, in Super Smash Bros. They call this game Fire Emblem The Sword of Seals, which is what I'm kind of used to calling it. Japanese is called Fire Emblem Fuin no Tsurugi. But later on, they changed the official name to Fire Emblem The Binding Blade. But again, this game still doesn't have, like, an official English release. That's just what they call this game in, like, other materials, like Fire Emblem Heroes, for example. Now, this game is also known as Fire Emblem 6. It was the first Game Boy Advance Fire Emblem, and Fire Emblem The Blazing Blade was Fire Emblem 7. Blazing Blade is actually a prequel to this game, so this game takes place 20 years after the events of Blazing Blade. So even though chronologically this is the next one to happen, it makes sense, gameplay-wise, we're going to notice that this game feels a little bit older than the other one. They were still kind of trying to figure out what they wanted to do with Fire Emblem at this time. Fire Emblem 5, Fire Emblem Thracia 776, was considered very difficult. So this game, they felt like they wanted this one to be easier so it could be an introduction for people getting into Fire Emblem at the time. That being said, you know, when we played Blazing Blade on stream, I remember that game is a little bit unbalanced. It's not terribly unbalanced. There's some areas where it's just a little bit unbalanced. This game, the one that precedes it, is a lot more unbalanced. I feel like they were still trying to figure a lot of things out. In most Fire Emblem games that I've played, you know, you obviously have characters that are really good, and you have characters that are considered not very good, but still technically usable, and you have a lot of characters in the middle that are, like, you know, viable, but not the best. They're kind of mid. In this game, it's almost like either the character's really good or they're really bad. Like, there's not very much in between. Of course, if you're playing on, like, normal difficulty, you could probably make it work. But there are some characters that are just considered, like, straight up really, really bad and, like, really difficult to use. And, you know, when I play a Fire Emblem game, I prefer to try to play play characters that I like. And I was looking at the list of characters in this game that I like that I was, like, wanting to use, and, like, some of them are, like, really, really, really bad tier, and I was like, oh, maybe I might have to rethink at least a couple of my choices, lest I make the playthrough too painful, but I guess we'll see. We'll try. I have not personally played this game myself, but I know the general story and what happens and how it plays. But I've never actually played it myself. And I thought it was a good time to play this now that we're done both routes of Blazing Blade, and because Fortune's Weave is coming up later this year, I want to at least maybe close out the whole Elib storyline before we move on. It would have been nice if I could squeeze in Sacred Stones between now and then too, but I just don't think I'll have time to do that. Plus, if I do Sacred Stones, I want to do both routes as well. So, you know what? We will play this, and we'll see how it goes. I think it's actually a shorter Fire Emblem in terms of the other ones, but again, that's just what I'm hearing from other people. Hey Ash, welcome to the stream. Let's just jump right into it and see how it feels. Hey, Kiro from the future here. This is Kiro after we finished Chapter 4 at the end of our first stream of this game. So during the playthrough of the game, I remarked that I was surprised that there was no real tutorial. Not like when we played Blazing Blade and they walked us through the game and told us what to do at the beginning with every little thing, like how to move and how to open up menus, how to attack, how to heal. Well, it turns out that there is a tutorial, but it's actually just hidden in the extras menu. So I'm going to quickly do the tutorial here. The Lycian League, land of numerous territories and ruling lords. Roy, son of the Marquis of the Fairy Territory, is studying in the great city of Ostia to become a worthy heir. Today, his instructor, General Cecilia of the Kingdom of Etruria, is teaching him about basic tactics and battle strategy. Tutorial. Hello, Roy. Today I will instruct you in basic combat tactics. First, look at this. Do you see this moving square? This is the cursor. You will use your cursor to give commands to all soldiers. Let's get started. I'm sure you have a lot of questions. But the best way to learn is through experience. I'll be here to give you advice, as needed. First, I'll tell you the objective of every battle. You, Roy, have to seize the enemy's main defense point. That could be a castle gate, a throne, or anywhere really. The enemy leader's position is what you want to seize. This is what you must seize for this training session. First, make your way toward the castle gate. I'll teach you how to move yourself around the map. Units are people that move around the map and fight. Blue units are on your side. Red units are on the enemy side. Let's try moving. Use the D-pad to move your cursor. It's already positioned on you, so just press A. The blue squares indicate where you can move. Use the cursor to select where you want to go, and press A. If you change your mind, press B to cancel. Many things can be cancelled by pressing B. So remember that if you make a mistake. This is the unit menu. These are commands that you can give to your units. Right now you can see the item and wait commands. You can issue a command with the A button. The item command allows you to equip, use, or discard items. If you're finished with a unit, select Wait to end its turn. Remember that you can cancel with the B button. But if you select Wait, you can't take it back. So make sure you're finished before selecting it. When the enemy's turn is done, it's your turn again. The battle proceeds like this, in a turn-by-turn fashion. See the red squares on the outside of the blue squares. The red squares indicate where you can attack. It appears there's an enemy unit in a red square. To attack him, move to a space next to the enemy unit. Select a space and press A. Select Attack and press A. Choose which weapon to equip. Choose which enemy to attack. If there are multiple enemies in your attack range, use your cursor to choose the enemy you want to attack. Right now, there's only one enemy in range, so just press A. Now press A to attack. If an enemy survives your attack, it'll counter. A unit with much higher speed than its opponent will attack twice. If you take a hit, your HP or hit points will be reduced. If a unit's HP is reduced to 0, that unit will be lost. Once a unit is lost, it's gone for good. Also, if you lose all your HP, Roy, the battle is lost. That means game over. So be careful. Alright, I'll help Lord Roy with my bow. Roy, Walt came to help you. You're not the only unit that you can move. You have command over all your allies, too. But remember that you are responsible for their lives. And one more thing. Do you see where the cursor is? This is the entrance to a village. Civilians live here, so you should inform them of the battle. Move to the village and select Visit to tell them. Look at the red zone, or the attack range. For you, it was only one space, but now it's 2 spaces. That's because Walt can attack from a distance with his bow. Different weapons attack in different ways. Do you think you have a good grasp on battle now? Now, I'll tell you about one of the most powerful weapons you have. Information. Almost anywhere, you can press R to view help messages. For example, if you press R while the cursor is on a unit, you can view its statistics, items, and other data. You can also press R on commands if you don't understand them. If there's something you're unsure of, the R button is there to help. Do you see the visit command? If you select it and press A, you can visit the village. Thank you for coming. Please remember to inform the villagers in real battles as well. Visiting villages may earn you items or money. You can use any items you obtain with the item command. Roy, are you alright? I'll help you with my magic. If you press A when the cursor is on an unoccupied space, the map menu appears. First, look at the bottom command. You can choose N to end your turn before moving all your units. Just select it and press A if you're ready. If you want to return to the map, and the cursor, press B. I pressed that by accident because I missed. Wait, look at Lolita's portrait. She looks like she's sticking out her tongue. Weapons like magic and javelins can attack from both long and close range. As you can see, the red zone is extended. Now you can attack with magic. You can either attack from close up or keep your distance. I like how this tutorial, unlike the Blazing Blade one, gives me a little bit of freedom on where to move and what to attack. Like, I can attack either of these red guys, I can attack from here, or I can attack from here. Because in Blazing Blade, they force specific squares as you go. Select attack. Also, do you remember the R button? You can press R to see help messages here too. I was hoping that would kill it. Now you can attack with magic. Select attack. That was a magic attack. You can attack from a distance to avoid counterattacks from close-range fighters. And you can also get up close to avoid counterattacks from bows. I think you'll find magic to be highly versatile. Like, she looks like she's sticking out her tongue here. The trade command also allows a unit to trade items with other units. If you select the command and press A, the two units' inventories will be displayed. You may select which items you want to trade with the A button. If you just want to give or take an item, trade that item to an empty space. If you give all of a unit's weapons to another unit, it won't be able to fight, however, so be careful. See, the thing is, like, if I never position any of my units next to each other on this tutorial, then I'll never see the trade tutorial. So I like that it gives a bit of freedom, but there's also a chance that you might miss something if you're completely new to Fire Emblem. Oh, he can attack Lilina. Oh no, he can't. Okay, we're good. And of course, your item and weapon usages in this tutorial don't carry over to the main game. You will soon approach the castle. Like I said before, to win, you have to seize the castle gate or throne. In other words, where the enemy leader is. Boris is leading the enemy in this training mission. So your final task is to defeat him. Once you've done that, use the seize command on the gate, and victory will be yours. The rescue command allows you to carry allies to protect them. A unit can only be rescued if its con is lower than the rescuer's aid. You can see a unit's con and aid values on the personal data screen. When a unit is carrying another, its combat statistics are lowered significantly, so be careful. After rescuing a unit, you can drop it onto a space by using the drop command. Or if you prefer, you can pass it to another unit with the give and take commands. Remember, however, that you can only perform one command per turn. So again, if I never positioned Wolt next to Roy, I wouldn't get this. This means Wolt can carry Roy, but Roy can't carry Wolt. Are you holding up okay? I'll tell you about the map menu now. Move the cursor to an empty space and press A. You can see more information about each command by using the R button. Oh, well, I already did that. Wolt can do a long-range attack with his bow. To do a long-range attack, your unit must be one space away from the enemy. Try moving to one of these spaces. Select Attack from the menu. He does 0 damage. Ah, you've made it. This is a training session, but a battle all the same. Don't expect me to go easy on you. Good job, Walt. That was a long-range attack with a bow. You attack an enemy from a distance, and it can only attack at close range. Though you don't have to worry about counterattacks. However, there's a downside too. Bows can't counter close-range attacks. That's important, so don't forget it. You know, it looks like it is very possible for you to lose this tutorial if you're not careful, which I appreciate. Melina's sprite doesn't really completely match her coloration. Like, she's wearing a white shirt underneath. She's got a blue cape in her sprite, which is not what she appears like. Well, you win. Nicely done. Good. You defeat the enemy leader. Now, Roy, all that's left is for you to move on to the castle gate and seize it. I thought she'd give me a tutorial on leveling up. Do you see the seize command? Select it and press A to win the battle. Good job. You've captured the enemy's castle gate. That finishes our training session for today. How do you feel? Do you think you could do it? If you ever find yourself in a real battle, just remember what you learned here today, and you'll be fine. I like how Roy said nothing. Okay, I like that the tutorial gave me a little bit of freedom, so it wasn't always like, move to this specific space, do this specific thing. It feels like it doesn't baby you as much as it did in Blazing Blade, although it is here, they're giving you like all the information at once, so on Blazing Blade they tried to kind of give you it a little bit of time with a little bit of like flavor text as well. So I do appreciate that, but I can see, like, if you're a newcomer to the series and you did the tutorial, maybe you miss the rescue tutorial because you'd never lined up two people next to each other, right? That could be very possible. I think it'd be nice if, like, for someone who's not new to Fire Emblem, it's kind of nice I can just jump straight in Chapter 1 and not have to worry about a tutorial at all, because I feel like whenever you play Blazing Blade and you choose to start with Lynn's story again and you're not playing on hard mode, it forces you through the tutorial, and it feels like they're babying you, and you're like, well, I don't really need this. So on one hand, I like that the tutorial is separate, so that I could skip it completely and just get on with the game, which is kind of nice. But on the other hand, if I was completely new to Fire Emblem, and I, like, remember, this was the first Game Boy Advance Fire Emblem, and for a lot of people in Japan, this was their first Fire Emblem, it is very easy to just immediately start the game and completely skip or miss the tutorial, and then you'd be really lost. So I feel like having the tutorial like this has some advantages and disadvantages. Maybe it'd be nice if when you started Chapter 1, it gave you a pop-up that said, do you want to watch the tutorial? And then you could say yes or no, and then continue with the game. I think that would be better, but I'm kind of glad that I didn't have to suffer through doing a tutorial for the first, like, 10 chapters, you know what I mean? So it's kind of nice to just get it all over with, or skip it completely like that. So without further ado, let's continue. And again, remember that I only found out about this tutorial after I finished Chapter 4 of the game. So in the videos, in the VODs, in the playthrough, there might be a couple times where I say in the video, I can't believe there wasn't a tutorial, or I can't believe they're not babying us through a tutorial like with Lynn's story, because I didn't realize that we had it until after Chapter 4, so just kind of keep that in mind. Anyways, back to the game. Hey Sai, welcome in. Man and dragon once coexisted in harmony. However, man shattered that harmony with a sudden onslaught. A great war, now known as the Scouring, was fought for dominion of the land. Losses were tremendous for both sides, and in this war, the very laws of nature itself were twisted and distorted, bringing chaos and unease. Defeated and humbled, the dragons disappeared from the realm. Mankind then began to rebuild and repopulate their newly won land. A millennium has passed since then. So this is 20 years after Blazing Blade. After defeating the dragons, the humans of Eleb quickly spread their culture and civilization to the farthest reaches of the continent. In the west lies the kingdom of Etruria, which is widely considered to possess the most refined culture in all of Eleb. The kingdom of Bern, with its powerful military and logical, pragmatic people, is located on the other side of the continent in the east. These are the two most powerful nations in Eleb, with the weaker nations situated between them. These smaller lands are the Lycian League, whose numerous territories are independently ruled by a number of Marcuses that are bound by a vow of allegiance. Ilia, where the people arduously till the frozen soil and many become mercenaries to earn money to survive. And Sakai, where various clans ride through the plains on horseback. Don't mind the fact that this looks suspiciously like Europe. Although there were occasional clashes between these nations, the majority of the people of Eleb lived in peace. That peace, however, was not to last. King Zephiel of Bern has commanded his forces to conquer the entirety of Eleb. Bern's armies first attacked Sakai and Ilia, ruthlessly massacring all who opposed them. Now, Bern is mounting a merciless invasion into Lycia. Fere is a territory of Lycia known for its beauty and honorable lords. Fere's Lord Roy was in Ostia, Lycia's largest territory when the invasion began. He had been sent to study to become the next Marcus of the Fere territory. However, the sitting Marcus and Roy's father, Eliwood, who's been ill, has sent for Roy to return to lead Fere's soldiers in defending against Bern. Marcus Hector of Ostia leads the Council of Lords in Lycia. At the same time Eliwood sent for Roy, Marcus Ostia's daughter, Lilina, was in Fere visiting Eliwood, who is Marcus Ostia's longtime friend and confidant. Upon receiving his father's message, Roy hurries home, taking with him his vassals. And Bors, a knight from Ostia who is responsible for Lilina's safety. The story begins when Roy reaches the outskirts of Fere. Chapter 1, Dawn of Destiny. This guy, oh, he looks like a bad guy in Fire Emblem. Boss! They've all hidden themselves inside the castle. Even Elwood, the greatest knight in Lycia, is no match for an illness, it seems. Hehehe. You were right when you said there wouldn't be many soldiers. They're all getting ready to defend against Bern. Of course I was right. I'm always right, you fool. But reinforcements could be here any minute. Alright, you curs, listen up. Kill everyone in the castle while we still got time. Then we can waltz out of here with all the loot. Castles ain't the only places with loot. Let's go ransack the villages and take everything they got. Lord Elwood, we're under attack by bandits from Mount Bolm. I understand. Thank you, Merlinus. Blast it. Were I not in this pitiful state, I would take care of them all myself. Lord Elwood. Lilina, you must hide yourself. This castle is going to become a war zone. No, my lord. I can fight too. Don't be absurd. I couldn't face Hector if something happened to you in my own castle. My father? But... It's gonna be alright. Roy should be here any moment, so we just need to hold our own until then. He'll drive off these dastards. Merlinus, send a messenger to Roy to let him know the current situation. We need his help. Yes, my lord. Oh, it's Lance. What's the matter? Why are you in such a hurry? Lord Roy, bandits have appeared and are attacking the castle as we speak. No, is the Marcus unharmed? He's inside defending against the bandits' attack. But I don't know how long he can last with his illness. Excuse me, Lance. Is Lady Lilina safe? You must be a knight of Ostia. Lady Lilina is in the castle. She should be alright. She's with Lord Elwood after all. But he can't last forever. No. I shouldn't have let Lilina go to the castle before me. Lord Roy, regret won't solve anything. We must retake the castle. Walt is right. We must make haste. Yes, you're right. This is no time to despair. Very well, to arms then. Our target is the castle. We must rescue everyone. Oh, did they not, like, even do a tutorial? Not that I need it, but... Hey, Shu, welcome to the stream. First of all, can I adjust the text speed? That'd be great. So we have Lance, Alan, Walt, Marcus, Roy, and Boris. So because this is a fan translation, some of the names might be a bit different, because of course, a lot of these characters didn't have official English names, and then later in Fire Emblem Heroes, they officially got English names, but that might have been after the fan translation, so some of these might not match up. But you know what? I'm going to go with whatever this fan translation goes with. Can't kill him in one hit. Lance, hit them with your sword. So this village is already destroyed, so I don't need to worry about that one. Curses, reinforcements already. But they'll have to go through me to get into the castle. Yes, Lance, soften them up for me. Should I charge ahead? I mean, I'll be fine, but... I want to save my rapier as much as possible. Maybe I should use a vulnerary on Lance. Oh, you know what? It's okay. I want to try to feed Wolt, if I can help it. Good job, Roy. He's holding his sword out so awkwardly. That's okay, his sprite still looks cool. Are you kidding me? Well, you missed with an 81%. I was trying to be nice and give you that HP, man. Or XP, not HP. I was trying to be nice. Do you think I know? I like Wolves because I like the idea of like the best friend character, and honestly, the archer designs in a lot of these Fire Emblem games are good. But I know he's a unit that you kind of have to baby a little bit at the beginning if you actually want to use him. A lot of people say you shouldn't use him, but you know what? I don't care. What's the percent chance of this guy hitting? Oh no, even if he hits me, Lance will survive, so it's fine. I could equip the Javelin too. The problem is if they both hit Lance, that might be bad. Oh, but he has a low chance with the... Actually, I need to see what the chance of the archer, of the sniper hitting me. Yeah, that's not very good. As long as the archer and the axeman don't both hit Roy, I think I'll be okay. It would be embarrassing if I lost on the first chapter because I was trying to baby people. Hey, are you knights going to the castle? I know this isn't much, but please accept this money on behalf of all of us. Use it well. That's a lot of money, thank you. Money is important. If you don't have any, you won't be able to replace your broken weapons. And you can't fight without weapons. Thank you, sir. Okay, good, he missed. That's all I care about. You boys, soften them up for me. I'm not gonna use Marcus. I'm not gonna use Marcus. There's only normal difficulty. I shouldn't need to use him. $79% on him. 73 on him. Neither of which is super great. Thank you, Walt. I'm gonna make you work. I'm gonna make you work. Listen, if you want to do well in battle, you'd better use terrain wisely. For example, if you're in a forest, the trees will cover you. That'll teach your enemies who they're dealing with. Okay, I also wrote down who I want to support which character. Let me double check who I want to support everyone, so I make sure they're standing next to each other. So let's put Lance here. Alan, you can stand next to him. Roy, heal up. Walt, you just nestle yourself right in between there. Perfect. That's not gonna come for me. We're all doomed. Soldiers from Bern have crossed the border. They laid an awful attack. And even if the Allied lords strike back, Lord Ellerwood, he can't even stand anymore. Yes, that's perfect for Walt. That should be good for Elwood. See, remember how we played the other day? We played Brigandine Abyss, the demo? And anything that was like lower than 80% was like missing real bad. Like, it's because in Fire Emblem games, from what I understand, is like, let's say I have an 80% chance of hitting something. In Fire Emblem, higher percentages are actually representative of higher numbers, and lower percentages are even lower than they appear. Because the way the game calculates it is it doesn't roll once, it rolls like twice and then takes an average, or something like that. So it actually makes it so that you feel more powerful or cooler because the percentages are actually skewed a little bit in your favor. So higher numbers actually are higher percentages technically, and lower numbers are even lower. So things that are below 50% are even lower than they appear, and things that are like higher are even higher than they appear. It's all to make you feel like a badass when you miss that. It's when, like, you know, you land that attack that has just a little bit of chance of missing, or you dodge that attack that has a little bit of chance of like missing but not quite. It's just one of those like video game tricks to make you feel better at games, which I think is kind of neat, even if it is technically a little bit misleading, but I'll take it. But I think I felt that difference because in Brigandine Abyss, I'm guessing they probably only roll once. Some strength, some HP, some resistance, nice. Hey Leon, welcome in. So like, even though he has a 44% chance, it says here, it's actually technically lower. Easy pickings for, well, ooh, almost. I get a tiny bit of XP, but is it worth wasting an arrow? Probably not. Roy just leveled up, so I really actually don't need him to get that XP. Who's next? That's this guy. He's probably not going to come at me. I'll move as a unit so people can start developing their support conversations. These two can just shore up the rear. Hey Ditsenol, welcome to the stream. Come on, Walt. Don't fail me. Thank you. Yes, get that level up. You deserve it. Okay, it wasn't that great, but you know what? I'll take it. Skill's good. Skill's good. Yeah, Isaac, welcome to the stream. Actually, I should probably trade a vulnerary. Here you go. Oh, they're coming. Coming to their doom. Perfect. Perfect for Wold. Everything's for him right now. You better be grateful, Wold. They can't reach me even if I stand there. Marcus, you be on standby just in case of emergency. I kind of like that there's no actual tutorial in this game just because, you know, obviously we know what we're doing. It'd be awful for a first timer to the series, but I like not having to do it. Especially when it's as rudimentary as like Lynn's Tale, where it's like, now click on the character, move them 2 spaces over here. Lance still hasn't leveled up, so I'll probably give him the kill here. That's too strong. Oh, that's too strong. Yeah, stab him right in the eyeball. Good job, Roy. Give me something good, Lance. Yeah, okay, fine. We can't all be winners all the time. Okay, now the thing is, if I want to feed this XP to Wolt, I guess I could just keep hitting him from a distance, because he has an axe on, so he can't actually counterattack. Okay, so I gotta whittle him down to like 6 HP if I want him to take the kill. If he attacks him twice, then Alan will get the kill. I don't want that. I don't want to take too many unnecessary risks either. Okay, you want to do? I'm gonna park you right here. You can attack Alan. Alan will hit you back, and then Wolt will kill steal. You bumbling idiots! You can't take down a few pathetic knights! Can't believe he actually hit me with that. So now you run away. Now we see who wants to get... See, if Roy hits him, I can get him down to 4 HP. And then Wolt can finish him off. Problem is, Wolt has a 67% chance. So I could be risking Roy's life here. I guess what I could do is I could do the same thing. I could park Roy here and have him attack me. And then Wolt can just patiently wait here to kill steal. I will make this work. Thank you for missing. I appreciate that. Okay, he has just enough HP for Wolt to kill him. He didn't have any special dialogue with Roy. Come on, Wolt. You know you want to give me that 2% crit or something. What the? So strong! I will make Wolt work. See? Chapter 1, he's already level 3. Father, Lilina. Roy, is that you? Roy. I'm so glad to see you both. Thank goodness you're unharmed. Thanks for the rescue, Roy. Of course, Father. How's your health? Well enough. I have some life in me yet. But Roy, do you know why I called you back here? I'm to take over your role by leading the soldiers of Fairhay. You know I'm still a teenager, right? We must join the rest of the Lycian army to defend our people. Exactly. As you know, Bern has commenced an invasion of Lycia. We are honor-bound to follow the ancient vows of our allegiance. Lycia needs every lord's army, and we must oblige. Of course. I'm truly sorry to interrupt your studies and force you into this war. But I'm not well. I'm in no condition to lead an army. Father.
Lord Ellawood, I'll go with Roy. My father leads Lycia's largest army, and I'm certain my magic will be of help to Roy.
No, Lilina, you must return to Ostia.
Why?
With Hector preparing for battle, there is no one sitting on the throne of Ostia. It must be an uneasy feeling for the people not to have a sitting lord. As the daughter of the Marquis, you must take the throne until Hector returns. That will put the people at ease. Do you have any objections?
No, my lord.
Roy, I've arranged a contract with a group of mercenaries. You're to meet them at the border to Bern. Merlinus will accompany you. He is knowledgeable and experienced and should be of great help.
Thank you for everything, Father.
Don't worry, my son. I have absolute faith in you. Fight bravely and show everyone who the next Marquis of Fere is.
Yes, Father. Boris, I have a favor to ask of you.
You needn't ask, milady. I will accompany Lord Roy in his travels and protect him with my very life.
Thank you, Boris. Take care, Roy.
I will. You too, Lilina. Hey, Aru, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. There is a small village on the border of Fere and Bern. This is where Roy is to meet the mercenary band that Ellawood hired. Just east of the village is a small castle occupied by Bern's forces. At the time Roy reaches the village, the castle is in an outright panic. Roy has yet to realize that this confusion going on in the castle will spread, engulfing the entire continent of Eleb in chaos. See, I already feel like I have a better understanding of the map in this game than I did in Blazing Blade, because they're actually showing me like the map as we go and where everything is and the borders.
All I want to know is what happened to Princess Guinevere.
Yes, Captain Milady. I'm certain she was in her room this morning, but she simply vanished.
You told me that already, you buffoon. I don't want excuses. Are you so incompetent you can't understand that?
Well,
Our forces are mobilizing to begin a full-scale war with Lycia. How are we to focus on the battle if the princess is missing? Naturally, you will take full responsibility for her disappearance. I never should have let Her Highness come to the border to begin with. I will return to Bern and inform the king of this matter. I'll try not to cause a panic, but I can't promise your life if the princess isn't found. I trust you'll take every measure to locate her as soon as possible.
Yes, Captain. Is Princess Guinevere secure? Yes, Commander. She's under constant surveillance in the cellar. Good. Don't let her escape.
But Commander, are you sure this is a good idea?
Of course I'm sure. The younger sister of King Zephiel. We're sure to get a hefty sum turning her over to one of Bern's enemies. Loyalty to one's king? Bah, what a worthless notion. The world is ruled by neither king nor queen. It's ruled by gold.
Yes, indubitably, Commander. But there's been a snag, shall we say?
What do you mean?
I just received the report. It seems that Princess Guinevere's lady-in-waiting has escaped.
What? You lout! Why didn't you say so earlier? Find her this instant. Don't let her get away. Lord Roy, this is the location.
This is where we're supposed to meet the mercenaries?
Yes, though it seems they aren't here yet. Wait, who's that? Somebody's coming this way.
Be careful there. Oh, forgive me, I'm in such a hurry.
No need for apologies. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. Thank you, good sir.
Farewell then.
Are you from Lycia by chance?
I am. I am the son of Marcus Ferre.
Oh, Saint Elamine, thank you for guiding me to this boy.
Pardon?
Please, I need your help to rescue my mistress.
What happened?
My name is Ellen. I'm a cleric of Saint Elamine. My mistress and I came from Bern to seek an audience with the lords of Lycia. However, Commander Rudd of the castle east of here has trapped us. We were captured, imprisoned by our own countrymen.
Roy! We must avoid unnecessary entanglements with Bern.
But we can't neglect a noble of Bern who wants to speak with the lords of Lycia. Then again, we can't simply charge into enemy territory either. Wait, who's there? There's the wench! Over here, boys, get the girl! Our orders say dead or alive. Oh dear.
Well, Merlinus, they provoke hostilities. I don't think we have any choice now. You wouldn't listen even if we did, I'm sure. But no matter, let me witness all you've learned about tactics in Ostia.
All right, everyone, we're going to charge the castle. Sister Ellen, you should find a place to hide. No, I will come with you. I cannot fight, but I can heal wounded allies. But I'm the one that got you tangled in this mess. Please, let me do what I can to help.
Okay, but just stay behind us so you aren't hurt.
Certainly. Thank you for the concern.
Hey Oreo, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so Merlinus in this game is a little different than he is in Blazing Blade. So he does have the wagon, so he can move around, and of course you can trade items to him. But the thing is, in Blazing Blade, if you brought him, right, he started off in a tent. If you brought him and he survived the chapter, he automatically leveled up. And then he eventually promotes into the wagon, and then he can move around. In this game, he doesn't get XP by surviving a chapter. The only way for him to get XP is literally to get attacked. He needs to get attacked and survive, and then he'll get like 1 point of XP. So the only use people usually use for Merlinus in this game is if you want like a decoy or someone to attract the enemies. I think if he dies, he does come back. So you could use him as a disposable decoy, but he doesn't automatically level up. So you really can't really level him up in this game. He's worse in this game. I'm probably only going to bring him on chapters where he's mandatory, and then I'm not going to bring him after that, because a lot more enemies, but we have a healer now, so that's good. A wall. I don't want you attacking Wool either. Thing is, I don't really want. Well, I guess he's probably not going to attack Marcus. I don't really want to waste my silver lands. He's probably not going to attack him. There's actually a surprising amount of enemies for a second chapter, but I guess we didn't really have... There was no prologue, it just jumps right into chapter 1, so I'm fine with this. I like this, actually. Again, if you were like a complete newcomer to the series, it probably would have sucked, but... Plus, we have a bunch of units I already like in our starting group, because I feel like in Blazing Blade, most of the characters at the very beginning of the game aren't really characters I mean, I like a lot of Lynn's group, but like Ellawood's initial group, there's a lot of them I don't really care about. They should be around here somewhere. Shanna, check around and try to find the soldiers from Fairy, will you? Sure. She just flies right through those enemies. So, big man, who's our client this time? House Fairy, one of the noble families of Lycia. The Marcus' son is going to join the other armies of the Lycian League.
We're going up against Burn then. Looks that way. Finally, a foe worthy of my axe. Let's show what we're made of. Burn, eh? This won't be easy. I can tell you that. We'd best tread lightly. I think I found them, but it looks like they're already caught up in a skirmish. What? The fighting started already? Let's get a move on then. Time to earn our pay. Sweet. Bunch of new units alright. We got a lot of people actually quite early on. That's good. Oh yeah, Wolt is great. Okay, I was about to say Wolt. I just said you're great. Don't miss your shot right after I say that. That's so rude. I guess I might as well heal. We kind of have low HP numbers to begin with, so. Boop, 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 boop. Merlinus, you could visit the... Since he has a wagon, he actually can move quite far. There's an army up here. That's kind of far, though. Armored knights have nearly impenetrable defenses, but some weapons like the sword can pierce their armor. I'm sure you can get better use out of it than us. Please take it. I'm sure you could use this weapon, Merlinus. Oh, he actually like has his own inventory too. There's a vendor. I don't really need to go there yet. Forts are the key to a good defense. If you're in a fort, you can defend and even dodge more easily. On top of that, your wounds will heal slowly over time. Pegasi are useful for flying to hard-to-reach places. But woe to any rider who finds herself against an archer. An arrow can take a Pegasus down in a single hit. Hey Woody, welcome to the stream. The thing is, like, I want Roy's group to get this guy's XP. So I don't really want to move Deek's group up too high. But this guy's also coming for me. I guess I can afford for Deek to get a little bit of kill. I do like mercenary units. China could probably just fly away. This guy has a hand axe. Oh, then I shouldn't have put Deek in his range. Well, whatever. Yeah, stab him in the eyeball, Roy. Oh, Deek is great. Look at him doubling with an iron blade, too. That's kind of overkill here, though.
Oh, you have hand axe, that's kind of nice. I'm gonna keep retreating just so that I can eventually feed Deke. Okay, now we gotta figure out how to feed this XP. Ooh, Walt, you're so close. Roy can get like a perfect kill with that one. Actually, I could just charge up and get this guy, huh? I have a higher percentage with his sword, even though I have weapon disadvantage. I'll take that. I want to minimize the XP that goes to units I do not plan to use in the long run, because again, XP is a limited resource. Might as well make the best use of it early on as I can. Especially since I have kind of decided who I'm going to carry into the end game. Why does this healing music sound like it's like for detecting UFO sightings or something? It's like do 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 do. Ooh, a crit. 2% crit. Good job, Walt. Walt's like desperate to prove himself to me. Okay, I'll take that. Strength. Okay. Thank you. The weapon triangle. Swords, axes, and lances. Remember, swords, best axes, axes, best lances, and lances, best swords. Keep this in mind and things will be easier for you. Pegasai are useful. Oh, wait, I just talked to you with Marcus. Hoping this guy just attacks Deke, because he's got a lance, so he probably doesn't want to attack my axe users. Can you talk to Roy? No, you can't. Okay. Renlens, come join the group. Before I forget about you. You guys group up for your support conversations. Ella can walk pretty far. I mean, I know that's her movement range, but it just looks like it's longer than it should be. Kablamo! Good job, Deke. You're a great mercenary. Oh, I don't even need to use Ellen to heal him. Okay, perfect. Because I don't want Deke to... Oh, he's level 5, no wonder. I don't want him to take everyone's XP. His strength is 6. His defense is 2. I gotta whittle him down to 4. Yeah, that's just gonna kill him. Oh, this might be good. Yes. Yes, yes, that's grand. I guess I can afford to give Dika a couple kills here. Might as well get rid of the javelin guy, right? That would be a good idea. Goodbye. And then now Wolt can stand here and take a pot shot at this guy. Oh, he didn't really get much XP from that, but okay, well, it's the thought that counts. And I have a higher hit rate with the sword, even with the disadvantage, so I'll take that. Okay, now we've rendezvoused with our group. That was a pretty good level up. These guys just gotta catch up. They can lead the rear. Oh, yes, you have dialogue with him. Okay, perfect. Are you Lord Roy of House Fairy? Who is it that's asking? Name's Deke. You should have heard about me from an older man named Merlinus. So you're the leader of the mercenary band. Just a small company, really. Sorry we're late. Didn't think the fighting would start so soon. Well, there was a complication. Don't take it the wrong way, we don't blame you. Actually, quite the contrary. My boys are excited for a chance to show off their skills. Brilliant, it sounds like you're just the caliber of fighters we need. Enough chit-chat then, let's wrap things up. Ooh, I wonder if he has dialogue with Merlinus. I guess I'll send him up. I'll bunch these guys up so they can continue supporting each other. Who do I want Deke to support? Okay, the people I want him to support aren't with us right now. Honestly, the rest of you could just hang out back here. You guys can chill. So they can't even reach me at the fort. Oh, this is the guy. This one guy can. Part of me is like, I shouldn't even bother moving the people back here, but I don't think they're gonna send back reinforcements to us this early in the game, but you never know. Oh, they coming. Just stand on the bases. Roy can bait the archer, I guess. Hey Asm, welcome to stream, thanks for stopping by. Can Merlinus talk to him? No, okay. I'm trying to find like hidden dialogues. I should have looked some of these up ahead of time, but I didn't bother. Not that it really matters. I just like as much flavor as I can get. Pathetic, you missed with your axe against the sword user named Lance. That's a little confusing, I understand. Okay, good. These guys are like prime pickings for Wolt. Everyone's like perfect for him to snipe. These are only level... Oh, this guy's a level 2 enemy. I feel like Wolt might get a little bit more XP if I get him. Okay, there's still not very much XP, but that's okay. Can Roy kill the archer in one turn? No. You're level 2, you're level 3, so you can get the kill. Well, actually, you're not strong enough to get the kill. If I send Roy up, will he get attacked by these guys? He will, but I think he'll be fine. He's got a sword. No, maybe I should weaken him with Alan instead. That's probably safer. You know what? I'll just kill him with Alan. I think I'll... Oh, wait, you guys already have your support ready? I mean, I have been leaving you guys next to each other for a very long time. Yeah, but now's not the time to do that yet. Oh, okay, you're just gonna miss. Okay, fine. Fine, be that way. I did want Alan and Lance to support each other. I think that was my plan, right? Yeah, okay. I feel safer with Roy here instead of on the other side. We'll get attacked by 3 people at the same time. Okay, you got resistance. Okay. Respectable. Respectable. I'll just leave these guys here. Don't need to take them all the way. I'm surprised he didn't attack Roy. Because Alan's standing on the base, but okay. Alan's gonna hog all the XP. Wolt is perfectly capable of fending off this guy by himself. Good for you. Let's do that then. Actually, I should probably move Roy first. All my effort into Wolt is paying off, I think. I will make this work. You guys do your first support. Lance, how fares your sword today? Neither good nor bad, Alan. Cool and calm as always, I see. I may have lagged behind you the other day, but not in this battle. Watch and learn from my skill, Lance. Of course I'll watch. We can learn from one another. Don't expect me to lower myself to your level, though. Well, look at you. I look forward to sparring when the battle's done. I'll be off then. You better hurry along, too.
Friendship up! Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, no one here is injured. I was gonna have them stand on the base, but so what happens if I do merge? Oh yeah, so he does have a convoy, and I do have access to it already. Okay, sweet. In addition to him having his own inventory. That's interesting. Roy's our boy. Go get him. But don't hog all the XP. Roy's level 3. Lance is still level 2. Again, any kill I can give Wolt is a good idea. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Do. Watch out for those UFOs. You guys could just hunker down here, actually. Shauna, you can stand in the middle. Hey, Rainval, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. Everyone's kind of caught up. You can start moving up as a unit. Actually, I'll heal Wolt first. Cavaliers are too strong now. They're gonna kill everyone. Oh no, not Lance. Just enough for Wolt to sneak up behind him. Oh, thanks, Rainbelt. You're watching my new video about designing my VTuber. I'm really glad. It was a fun video to make. I've been thinking about it for a while. I was like, I should make a video about this so I can get my thoughts down and remember. I'm glad people are enjoying it. Oh, you know what? I probably should move my Merlinus up so we can give someone the Armor Slayer. Okay, what about Archer versus Archer? Okay, I need to do like 11 damage to him. Yeah, Alan's too strong. He's just gonna kill everything. I like how in the support conversation Lance was supposed to be the stronger one, but I know Lance is supposed to excel in like speed and skill, but at these low levels, they're kind of the same as each other right now. Oh, Wolt, that was pathetic. Wolt. How could you? Oh, wait, you have your support ready with Roy. Okay. Okay, this guy has a Javelin, so he could attack from a distance.
I guess I'll move Marcus up just in case I need him to weaken the boss, but...
Wolt! Lord Roy, is something wrong? Just call me Roy. I've known you all my life. I appreciate your kindness, but rules are rules. Do you really think so? You suddenly feel so distant to me. What are you saying? I'm right here in front of you. That's not what I meant. I know. But enough talk. We haven't had time to laze about here. Let's go. The battle awaits us, Lord Roy.
He can do like a tiny bit of damage to you, but not much. Alan's pretty strong. How much could he do to you? 1. 4. Okay. Only 59%. Okay, I think I need to use the Armor Slayer. I like saving my weapons, especially because I know in this game there are trial maps, because there's no trial map in Blazing Blade. So I like saving stuff, but... Where's the highest strength? Actually, Deke and Alan have similar strength levels. Okay, I'll trade the Armor Slayer to Alan and we'll see how that works. Oh, he's too weak to... He's not high enough to use it. What rank is the Armor Slayer? D. Oh, you don't have a D in swords. I guess D can use it. Maybe I should just have Roy use it. Maybe that's a better idea. He also has a rapier I could use, but... Between Roy and Deke, I guess I'll have Roy use it. This enemy just standing here watching us all rearrange ourselves before we come get him. That's not the best odds. I'll take him though. I can just stand here. I can move Ellen up. Actually, wait, I don't need Merlinus here anymore. He already unloaded the one item I needed from him. Curse it all! Just when I thought things had finally turned my way. Ow. Oh, Roy. Roy. I have to retreat and get healed. Maybe I should just get Deke to do it. I'm not going for a tactician rating, so I don't care how many turns I take. What if I gave it to Deke? What are his chances? Oh, way better. Okay, way, way better. And he gets a double. Oof! Great, he could only bring you an ill fate. Thank you, Deke. Got some defense, got some resistance. Oh, Roy can't claim the gate, though. I don't need to feed Ellen healing XP, so I think we'll just... Lord Roy! There was a woman locked in the cellar! That must be Ellen's mistress. Bring her here. Yes, my lord. Your Highness. Ellen, I'm so relieved you're well. You put yourself in such danger running off like you did. I've worried myself sick about you. I'm sorry, Your Highness, but I couldn't leave you in that dank cellar. Don't worry yourself, Ellen. It's thanks to you I'm safe now.
I'm in your debt. May I ask your name? I'm Roy, son of Elwood, Marcus Ferre. It's a pleasure. As for myself... Your Highness, are you certain you should? Yes, Ellen, it is fine. My name is Guinevere.
Guinevere?
That's the name of the Princess of Bern. Yes, that is I.
What? This was a trap, wasn't it?
Merlinus, hold.
I beg your pardon, Lord Roy, but
I wish to hear her out. Give her a chance, will you?
As you will.
You are truly Princess Guinevere from Bern. Yes, truly. I cannot blame you for doubting me, however.
Maybe you are the Princess of Bern, and maybe you aren't.
I can see from your actions and dress that you are at least of high status.
If you are indeed Princess Guinevere, however, there's one thing I don't understand.
Ellen told me you intended to meet the Lords of the Lycian League. Yes, that is correct.
Why, if you are the sister of the King of Bern?
I want to find a peaceful way to end the war. If I can speak to the Lycian Council, I'm certain we can come to a solution.
Your brother instigated this war. Is it in your power to stop it?
At the very least, I wish to do everything I can. No, I must do everything I can.
I see. For the time being, come with us to meet the Lycian League armies. I want to see what Lord Hector thinks of this affair.
You will allow me to accompany you?
Yes. If there's any possibility to avoid further bloodshed, we must try. It matters not how small the chance.
Thank you. I truly am in your debt.